to shut up and shoot.
Alright, here we go.
Straight Shooter Coffee, the official coffee of Therapy Range. What am I feeling on my face?
Blowback from the suppressor gas.
Okay.
Empty. No bolt hold open. It's an MP5.
That's cool. That's very cool.
Alright, so here, try these.
Suppressed MP5. Yeah. And then these are the 124 grain
Those are 147.
147 grain
Subsonic.
subsonics.
Yep.
These should be quiet.
Shoot one, don't hit a plate.
Oh my goodness. Literally, the sound of the ammo hitting the plate is loud, by far louder than the gun going off. That was a cool little ricochet. That's wild. I'm glad there's nothing back there.
That's the shit you hear when you don't.
That is
hear
crazy. I don't know if that's coming up on camera, but we're getting some wicked recoils or ricochet sounds. That's cool. That's very cool. Strybog MP5 clone with a really cool suppressor. What's the name of the suppressor that we're using?
That's a Liberty Mystic X.
Liberty Mystic X suppressor.
The monocore
On the Strybog SP9A3. We got some 115 grain standard jacketed 9mm ammo in it, and then we're going to run some there's subsonic or supersonic?
Subsonic.
Subsonic.
It's a little more like an AR-15 kind of controls.
That's weird. I'm not used to that nub.
Yeah, it's really meant to just keep your hands. It's not supposed to be a foregrip, really. But.
That's weird. Making freedom ring. Let's put a couple of them out there and see what it sounds like. That's wild. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Too much fun. CZ Shadow. Let's shoot this thing, eh? This has got the upgraded trigger you said in it?
Yep. Got the accurizing bushing.
Like butter. Let's see if we can make some freedom ring. That's smooth. That trigger though. Yeah, that trigger though. What is that, like a 2-pound trigger? CZ P01. This is something different. I got a buddy that brought out some new stuff for me to play with today. We're going to hit some steel with it, and here in a little bit, he's going to tell us all about these different pews that we've got. Wow, that second one, that thing hit. I wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, the trigger's not bad.
Wow, the trigger in that though, that's that's wild. There's no wall. There's no wall to it. It's just like it comes back a little ways and then it goes. There's the reset. It's like there's no wall. You know, you just come back and you come back and then it goes.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's why.
Now this is a little snappier than the other one, but dude.
Well, it's an aluminum frame instead of a steel frame, so it's a little lighter.
I like what is these, True Glows or?
Those are True Glow tritium fiber optics.
Yeah, those sights are slick.
Yep.
How many rounds you got through that?
A couple thousand probably.
What is this thing called?
It's an AREX 01.
AREX 01. This is a SIG clone, 9mm. Let's see how it shoots. I like the other ones better, but that's smooth.
Yeah.
And got the decocker for all you guys that love the decocker feature. Panzer Arms, Benelli 12 gauge knockoff, 100% made out of zirconium. Let's see how it runs. She's got a lot of kick to her. What kind of rounds were those?
Number 8.
Just number 8s? Well, those things kick like a Jersey mule
No,
for
sorry.
just being
They're
regular
number 3.
8s.
They're number 3.
I was gonna say there's something there. Those things kicked hard.
I shoot bowling pin, and occasionally with bowling pin you have to use number 3 or bigger at the range I'm at. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, those things were rocking me for birdshot.
You should hit one of your fire extinguishers with one.
We can do that.
You want me to go set one up?
Sure. I got a boo-boo. Now, before I shoot this fire extinguisher, you do need to understand that if that thing ruptures, there's going to be a cloud of fire retardant out here, and it's going to require all the guns to be cleaned.
Oh, yeah?
Because that's what happened to me the other day.
Oh,
everything I had on the table had to be taken in the house.
Well, I'll clean it. I'm going to clean it all anyway, but you can do that with it. How's that?
Well, I just wanted to make sure that you were aware of what we were about to do.
Yeah, these all need cleaned anyway. So.
Well, that was underwhelming. I like it.
Yeah, it shoots fine.
I like it a lot.
It's supposed to be compatible with all the Benelli parts, but it was like $500.
Well, that's a lot more reasonable.
Yeah.
Than what an actual Benelli M4 shotgun cost.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Therapy Range. I got a buddy on the range today. Jeff has brought out some of his fun stuff, and he's going to go through and talk about them each just a little bit. We're going to shoot a few rounds off and then we're going to turn this camera off and have some real fun, because you guys don't get to see the actual shooting fun that we do out here. I'm not sharing it with you because it's for me only. Jeff, what do you got?
Well, I'll start over here on my left. This is a Strybog SPA 3. We've got a Liberty Mystic X can on it, Holosun 510 Shake Awake, and a ProTac Extreme Light light on it.
That thing's really clean. I like how you've got your cable management taken care of, getting everything nice and tight on it. There's no loose wires to get hung up.
That actually came with it. This was a kit. The only thing I had to buy was the 45-degree offset pick rail.
Sweet.
So that's kind of fun.
Here, let's shoot it.
Okay.
You got to put the magazine in correct, right?
Yep.
You got your ears on?
Yep.
Outstanding.
Don't need to, but...
No, you don't need your ears on for the Strybog with the Liberty silencer on it. That thing is just vicious. All right, what do we got next?
Next up here is a Turkish clone of the Benelli M4 by Panzer Arms.
Now, I just shot this in a clip. This thing is a smooth shooting shotgun. For those that want to hate on the Turconium guns, and I understand there's a lot of guys out there that want to hate on the Turkish clones, there's nothing wrong with this gun. Now, will it get the same round count as a real true Benelli? Who's going to shoot it that much to find out?
Right.
You know, for a home defense gun, for a range toy, for personal protection, I think that will absolutely get the job done. I don't know if you're going to get a 5,000 round count out of it, but for the average gun owner that doesn't never see a 5,000 round count, I would imagine that gun will do just fine.
Yeah. Next up, we've got a PTR. This is a 9CT. It's an MP5 clone with a SB tactical brace. I've got a sight mark on it. All I really did with this was put just a little finger stop on it. Shoots like a dream though.
Oh, it does. And when you put that that suppressor on it, the sound of the trigger resetting is louder than the round leaving the gun. It's actually really crazy. You don't need ears for this one.
The love of a tri-slug.
Now, forgive me for not hitting the steel on this one, but you just got to hear how quiet this thing is. See what I mean? So quiet, so good. Paul needs one of these in his life.
Let's see. Next up, this is a AREX 01. It's a clone basically of the SIG 226.
You shoot that one.
All right.
You haven't got a trigger squeeze yet on the range today.
That's fine by me.
Yeah, I was going to say, please don't shoot the camera.
But it does a good job. It's built like a tank, that's for sure.
I mean, and it's got a great feel to it, you know.
It's thick.
As for a guy with tiny hands, that would be my only complaint about this gun, is that grip. For me, it's a little much.
Yeah.
You know, can I manage it? Yes, I could mitigate the issue with this. But in a perfect world, I would want that grip to be just a tiny, tiny little bit smaller in diameter. Like he said, for you ladies that like them thick, this would be the one.
Next up is probably, in my mind, one of the best IPDA guns you could shoot. It's a CZ Shadow 2 Orange. So the difference here is that it's got the accurized bushing on it, all the triggers upgraded and all that good stuff.
And it's pretty. I mean, the trigger reset in that thing is like non-existent.
Oh yeah, the triggers are great. They're just made to run fast and ring steel.
So it's a Ricky Bobby gun.
Yeah.
Go fast.
So.
Yeah, we didn't put very many in that one.
No.
Go fast, very quick.
Yeah. And last up, we've got a CZP-01. This is my carry gun, actually. It's got lock grips on it and tritium fiber optic sights. It's basically the little brother of the Shadow. Aluminum frame and decocker, because I don't like safeties. So what you end up doing
Safeties are the devil.
Well, so what you end up doing is you chamber around and then you decock, and you got a long double action trigger pull for the first shot, and then all your rest of them are real easy because you're there.
And for you double action guys, that's not a heavy double action trigger pull either. I mean, I've got factory guns in the house that the double action trigger pull is twice what that one is.
Yep.
So I mean, it is very smooth. Smells like freedom in the air.
It's definitely a nice smell.
FJB.
So, yeah, that's it. That's really.
All right, Jeff. Well, I really appreciate you coming out and being a part of the episode today.
Sure.
Thank you for bringing these awesome guns out. While Therapy Range is doing well for itself, we're still not quite to the place to where we can spend big money on our pews just yet. Just yet. It's coming. Thanks to all you awesome subscribers out there that are helping making all this possible. Do you have any final thoughts today, Jeff?
Enjoy them while we still can, I guess. I mean,
right. Like this guy over here, at July 1st, that one's off the table. If things stay the way they stand.
If things stay the way they stand, it's an import from Slovenia. So.
And you can't pistol brace the imports. So if things stand the way they currently are, what is your plans for that? Are you going to chop it in half? You going to give it? I know you're not giving it back to them.
They're not getting it back.
At least not in that configuration, anyway.
Yeah, no, they're definitely not getting it back.
If anybody's going to destroy a firearm, by God, you better bring it out here to Therapy Range and let me destroy it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Well, hopefully the government can unfuck themselves and see the light of day. There's a lot of people out here doing a lot of really good work, pushing in the right direction to get these gun grabbers basically out of our ass, at least for right now. Because they're never going to stop. It doesn't matter how many wins that we have. It doesn't matter how many judges agree with us. They're just simply never going to stop. That's why it's so utterly important to teach the passion about the Second Amendment to your children and your grandchildren. That way, when we're too old to put up the good fight anymore, there'll still be a plenty of people out here to keep the good fight going. Because like I said, these leftist gun grabbers, I don't think they're ever going to stop.
They don't seem to care.
It's pretty much written in our documents, founding documents, that we can have this stuff. But they sure don't want to seem to let up on it, no matter how many judges tell them that they're wrong. So I guess with that, we're going to go ahead and wrap the camera part of it up so me and Jeff can have some fun out here. Live your life to the fullest. Anything less is an injustice to yourself and every single person around you. Stay free, America. We are. It's time to shut up and shoot.
Hi, here we go.